Hello, you guys. Welcome back. Um, I ended up doing the story with the shuffle and pull yesterday, so there won't be a shuffle and pull for this morning. And then I hesitated on posting the video because I was like, there's got to be more information there. And I thought about it before I went to sleep, and the bus was underneath the spirit and the monster, so it's like it wasn't the spirit and the monster were not under the bus. So I'm thinking that the monster and the spirits rising above the bus, the transportation of these rules or regulations, education. So whatever it is that we know at this point, or whatever rules were violated, or whatever gamble someone's taking, that's like an earthly plane thing when we've got that spiritual, and the monster, who is, I always talk about in the TV show, is often always misunderstood as seeing as being some horrible person, but they're actually very kind and sweet, I guess. That is rising above whatever is happening on the ground. Just use your discernment when it comes to someone who comes in saying they want to make a change, or they see things your way and they want to live the way you live, or they want to share in your same ideals, or they've had some kind of epiphany or spiritual awakening or something of that nature. Just use your own discernment. Definitely, if it's something that, actually happened, that's awesome for them. But because maybe they were taking the gamble of trying to see things your way, and that's where the gamble lies. And they're taking a gamble by leaving their old life behind of who they were and who they were connected to. Maybe that's the gamble they were taking. I don't know. Let's see if anything comes out in this story. This is feeling like it's ready to go. We've got the mermaid coming out. Interestingly enough, that was the first card, or the last card, that was brought out yesterday, but I think the video actually cut it off, if I recall correctly, because I was thinking how interesting it was that the mermaid was coming out with the pirate and the crocodile concerning the Peter Pan movie. I'm pretty sure it's Peter Pan that has Captain Hook and the crocodile in it. So it's interesting that it's coming out now. I've got the bottom of the deck here is hospital card. And then we've got splitting the deck. We've got a warning label. So there's a warning happening at a hospital. Someone is unwell. Someone's at the hospital. That's the overall message. Mermaid, we've got the shack. The mystic. Candy. Maybe the mystic, there was a psychic or something that was sugarcoating something. Maybe our previous story is actually sugarcoating, confirming the fact that whomever is coming in is sugarcoating their detox situation of what they went through or what they wanted to go through. The professional. Sorry about it. I put this in with the cards right over so I would remember to do it. We've got the professional with the little seal of a professional seal there. We've got a bridge. Could be rainbow bridge. It could be wanting to bridge two things together. That's 7. We've got gloves. Bridging this fight or this argument, perhaps. parentheses, to put beside more information, interruption. Let's put the fight aside. The hot air balloon. It was just a bunch of hot air. Side-eyeing. Side-eyeing someone's contentment. Bicycle, man-made. They're just pretending to be content. We've got a lion. Could also be a Leo card. Shade. We've got the cat and the lion, so that's interesting. Maybe they want to come and lay on your bed. They're shading the lion. They're hiding the lion. They're hiding their pride. Live in peace. The lipstick card, make up. This is definitely someone who's wanting to come in and make up with somebody. Midas touch. Making a wish, which ends up being a curse of some sort. We have an egg wanting a new start. It's all wrapped up. This is the mommy card because it's a mummy in a different, in Europe, I believe they call it mummy. Could be of Egyptian background. It's open and shut. Something is slowly evolving or exposing itself. Being backstabbed, being betrayed. The key. I believe in the last story, we needed the key in order to get out from behind the locked door, and now we have the key. This one's the meow, very independent. So the key to being independent, having the universe in your hands with all the extra color and detail. Someone's coming to talk about it. This is the hoot hoot owl. The one that's been in the shadows, seeing everything that's been going on and hadn't been saying anything. Now they're saying something about all this emotional hardship that someone's been going through or holding on to, deep roots, the wisdom. They've got a whole list of all the things, the good and bad things that have been going on. There's a block, beaver dam block. There's been a lot of work being done regarding trying to block somebody. But we know this already, right? Next card out is the USB. Everything's connected. You need a USB, so maybe it's all losing power. It's all losing ground now. Maybe they're not able to get to your devices anymore. I know I woke up today and my internet was off or disconnected, and my phone company on the phone bill showed that I had a different phone than I actually have, which I thought was weird. It said that I had a Samsung S25 or an S26, and I don't have that kind of phone. So that's weird. All right, so we've got our SUB, and I'm wanting to shuffle these to see if anything else comes out of them. We've got the snow globe and the Baba black sheep. They're having these memories and these nostalgic memories about the time that they've had with this black sheep, or this person that's been viewed as a black sheep. This mermaid, I completely went over the shack. The mermaid is living in a shack-like conditions. They're very, they don't have the finances, the funds. They're living in poverty. Maybe they're going to a psychic in order to sugarcoat the detox. Maybe they went to a psychic and they told the psychic a sugar-coated version of what it was that they were doing. And now they're saying, I need you to reverse everything. I need a professional to reverse everything that was done to detox the situation. I need to bridge this gap. I need to get to the other side of this fight. It was all hot air. I was told lies. And this psychic is now side-eyeing this person. The block and the mermaid, someone was trying to block the mermaid. We already said that pretty much. We've got the key to this bridge. This independent cat is making up these things that were left out about this poverty situation. But the universe knows all, sees all. A wish and a curse. We had the genie lamp in the story before. I think it was the day before yesterday. So even though their wishes were granted, it became a curse. Maybe now they realize that everything they were told by a mystic was hot air. It wasn't even true. I think there's some kind of ritual that people can do using an egg. Maybe there's a warning to just be mindful of when you're out and about as far as health is concerned, or a doctor. Maybe there's a doctor connected to this. A professional at the hospital. Maybe they have a professional at a hospital that's trying to collaborate on whatever this fight story was. But it was man-made out of this prideful situation. I wish I had one of those little card dealer things that would just kind of shuffled and dealt the cards for you. We've got taco here. I'm going to put these away and get the word cards out. Oh my goodness, it's always something. It's always something. Blunt upside down, that would go with the sugar coating, right? Being super sweet. A hard truth. Detoxing the hard truth. Maybe they didn't want it to come out a certain way, or maybe they were even nervous or scared about the person who was inquiring, so they had to kind of, I don't know, folks. But if you are doing a detox, you want to get professional help with that, or maybe you need professional help in order to detox from whatever it was happening or done. Well, that's a whole group that came out. We've got cocoon upside down, so it's no longer in the stages of development. It's actually out and about. Someone is not single nature. Someone could have a dual nature, like Mr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, whatever. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Someone who's got two faces. Someone who is one way one time and a different way another time. Something about a box, healthy healing. Are you my twin flame? Someone's trying to pretend like they were your twin flame. Now they're not asking. They're wondering probably why someone's not asking, because someone's healed. Timing. 14. That's funny. Someone isn't determined anymore, and it's got an initial with an F. The initial could be first, middle, or last. I don't know why I'm thinking undermined on this one, as far as they're not determined anymore. Maybe they're giving up this fight about it. What is 14? Could it be the day, the 14th day? Could be 2 weeks? 14 months? Someone's not in a cocoon. Maybe someone's not single. Someone maybe portrays themselves as being single, but they're not single. Maybe they put people in a box and, oh, a box of nature. Maybe someone needs to go out to nature in order for healthy healing and detox to happen. The timing of the 14. What is this box? Was there a box found in nature? Is someone trying to box someone in so they can't be single and they can't transform? It's whomever's got this initial of F. Gossip is here on the top. Now remember, we've got this person wanting to talk about all these deep emotional situations and all the things that they've been listing. They're working super hard at it. Cheese, there's no cheese, and someone's not smiling. There's no more drama. The cheese is being covered. The money's being covered. Class, music, has to do with music and having class. No shit. This is dung, upside down. Buddy, someone is not your buddy. It's not unique situation. It's a vixen in the mix. Work. Someone's job is to be a vixen. And then we've got a blank. We've got a bunch of blanks. Music. Music to someone's ears. Maybe someone was told it was somebody's job to be a vixen, and now there's no more drama about it all. No poop on the black sheep. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for being here. If you see anything in the story, please share it. I'm not seeing any other astrological sign cards other than this Leo for the lion. Except for the twin flame. I mean, I guess that could be a Gemini because those are the twins, but that's upside down. So it could be a Gemini who's in their south node, but that's kind of pushing it. All right. Thank you. Take care. Make it a great day.